This video is aimed at a specific minority of gamers from the 90s. Hello chaps, this is Sibernethy. Welcome to a very special edition of Thief the Dark Project. Why is this so special? Well, I have the game run at some very delicate settings. I had to pull some magic to get this to work. But look at this.
Soft belly. The bears have got these new muzzles.
Look at this.
Long cheek spikes. Last time I was there was a real eye gouging.
This is old school Thief. This is Thief as it was back in the day, back when it first came out. Look at the settings, look at the brightness, the shadows, look at all this. Look at it in all its retro, graphically flawed glory. Look at this. Now there are a few, there are a few things that I can't expect to be worked on. Because this is about as old school as you can get for Thief. Look at this. This, I've been trying to get to work for several years, and I've now finally been able to do it. And I don't have that problem anymore. If those of you who have tried to run this in software mode, you don't have that problem. I don't have that problem where the game runs so fast, like twice as fast as it should. You know why? Because if you press Control P, it brings up the console. Now if you set the scale, you insert this command. Scale _sim _ time, and then set it to 0.5. The game will run pretty much as it's supposed to run in software mode. Now the only drawback is I can't save the game. Because I'm actually running this through Drummond, which is Thief's level editor. But yeah. Welcome to old school Thief. This is my childhood. This is what I grew up with. Zero point 0.5 seems to be the most accurate setting. Thank God for console commands. Look at this. Now, to the average teenager or child growing up in today's world, this would be looked up on as crap. The textures aren't great, the pixelation is horrible, but when you're a veteran Thief player like me, I played it since the year it came out. Like, this is 1998. This is what 1998 games look like. The game runs perfectly. Look, some loot. This is exactly as I remember playing it all the way back, I think 18 years ago? Yeah. Very close to 20 years ago. This is what games looked like back then. Hide behind here. Now you can tell the game's in software mode because all the textures look a little bit grainy, especially if you look at the visibility gem. Okay, the guard's walking a little bit fast. Oh. Huh, that's weird. There we go. Look at this. Look at the water. This is how it used to look. It wasn't green. Well, wait, it wasn't green to begin with, but look at the texture. It's like a solid image. It's not watery, so to speak. It looks like the top of a bathtub. Look at this. See the lighting? The rings of the lighting? Now, virtually none of you will get this, will understand the joys that I feel right now. Unless you grew up in my time. And I don't know if I have the... oh. There we go. Alright, oh. One of them saw it. You gotta adapt to the game's quirky speed time settings. This is clearly an artificially made game mode. Where, I can't hit it. Once you... wait till it stops. There we go. Ah, didn't hit. Ah, crap, I didn't hit it.
And since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Okay, they can't see me because I have AI aware of player turned off. You'll notice that the sound is a little bit quirky too. Like, things that are close sound much louder than things that are far away, in relation to the current settings of the engine. But look at this! This is what I've spent years trying to get to work, and I finally managed to find a way to get it to work. And it was through the GOG version of the game, the unmodified vanilla, like, settings of the game. Yeah. This is what I grew up with, folks. Now I'm gonna do a complete let's play of this particular mission. Just for nostalgia's sake. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Now, most of you will think, nah, that's ugly. Nah. Come on, this is ancient. This is not good graphics. I don't care. In my heart, this is beautiful because I grew up with this. This is my childhood. And here we go, into Lord Bafford's Manor.
Inside at last.
Look at this.
I've been thinking. The sir could really beef up security some.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides more.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
There we go. If you look at the textures on the guards' bodies, notice that they're a lot more pixelated. You can see the pixels. That's the beauty of old school gaming. And look, there's a key. Key that I need through the wall. Now, I am so lucky to be able to record this. This is how it looked back in 1998. Though it didn't run quite this awkwardly. There are a few, like, sometimes the game's faster and sometimes the game's slower. The footsteps aren't paced evenly, but that's okay. I managed to get it close enough to the actual settings that were run when Thief first came out. The Sleeping Beauty.
Walk across at the Shell Bridge.
Wouldn't Newmarket love that?
And there are the two servants. Look at the lighting in this room. This is what I love, this old school 90s charm. Now, because they can't see me, watch this. I don't know if they'll notice. Will they notice? I swear, on one mission, on a few attempts that I've played this level, they have noticed the stuff going on. Oh well, moving on. Look at the way the door opens slowly, like slowly and creepy, like you don't know what's around the corner. I wonder if they still notice this. Let's see if they notice this. Because they can't see me, I am in no danger. So I can do whatever I want, but let's see if they notice this, the torn banner.
What's all this?
Yes. What's all this?
Look at this top! Hey! Over here!
Look at this stuff. Okay, the game's running a bit slow, as is to be expected. Like, not frame rate wise, but general processing speed low. I don't know why that is, but it's not a huge problem. Look at this!
This way!
Look at this! Oh, is this like how it ran in the demo? Like, not the demo. The old 1997 beta. Did it run like this? I'm very curious because it did run quite slow in comparison to how it usually runs. Sometimes it's a bit faster, but in the video it was slow. I wonder if it was like this. Alright, let's go upstairs, shall we? Let's darken the room, see what it looks like in darkness. Oh, it's quite dark. It's exactly as I remember. We could just barely make out the contours of the textures. Yeah. The carpet lights the room pretty much. You can see where the carpet is, but in the stone it's very, very dark. Hello, guard. Oh, man. What? Oh, he'll come back for it. Look at this! This way! Help! This way! Did you know that in the old school, in the old pre-release versions of Thief, the voice acting was different? Mostly the same characters and the same voices, but different lines. If you look at the early trailers of the game, you'll know what I mean. The voice acting was different. Some of the voices are different, but mostly it was the dialogue that was changed. Yeah, look at this. Fire. Man, I have not seen a sight like this since I was a child, since I was 6. And now I'm 24. It's been 18 years, my friend, since I played you. Since I played like this. It's been 18 years, folks. And I finally get to revisit it. The old joys of the, some would say, flawed lighting and the graphics and the textures. But I don't care. Imperfection is charm, in my book. The game's little imperfections, the limitations of the engine at the time. It was what could be handled at the time. This was Thief as it came out. Before there were any mods or patches or community fixes or stuff like that. This is Thief in its raw state. Yeah, you can even tell by the look at the models, they're kind of blocky.
This didn't look like this morning.
Yep, they noticed that too. Now, I am so glad that there is a setting that you can access through the console, which lets you change the simulation speed of the game. Because it wouldn't have been just the player speed. It's not the player speed that's the problem. Like, you move twice as fast? No, everything else runs twice as fast. But by lowering the simulation speed, you get a pretty close accurate emulation of what Thief...
Someone's been having too much fun here.
Oh yes, I agree. Too much fun. But I love every bit of it.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
Alright, good. I can even read the text without problems. He noticed. He finally noticed the torn manor. Okay, now since we're normal, all we have to do is just go back into the scepter room and pinch the scepter. Take it for ourselves. Take his key.
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get? Here we go.
There we go. Okay, I don't know. There we go, folks. This was just on normal difficulty. I don't think there was an endgame set, like a no endgame setting there, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this, because this episode meant a lot to me. This is revisiting my childhood, something I have not been able to do on this level since I was a kid. Like, we're talking nearly 20 years. My oh my, how technology has advanced. But yeah, welcome to Old School Thief. Now this is Thief Gold. This is the expansion that came out in 1999, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Well, you can't see the bottom of the screen because it's my border that you can see. But at the bottom of the screen it says copyright 1999. This was Thief Gold. This is the expansion, but I was able to run it as it was run back in the good old days. So I want to thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you later. Bye.